right around the corner, and I want to talk about some stuff that's just been on my mind about the community and stuff like that, as well as some cool stuff I saw in the trailer. So, uh, as you guys may have known, Mk11 did not make it to EVO this year. Originally, now it's going to be on the EVO Online, but originally when we were going to have to fly out to wherever the fuck, I think it's in Cali, wherever EVO is. It's either Cali or New York, I can't remember, but wherever we were going to have to go, EVO, Mortal Kombat was not going to be in it. And I remember when that had happened, my friends had made jokes. My friends and my brother had made jokes about like, oh, well, like Mortal Kombat didn't make it because it's a boring esport. And I was like, all right. And I listened to their reasoning, and I was thinking about it. I was like, that's kind of awkward reasoning. So I'm going to discuss the reasoning real quick, and my personal opinion of why actually Mortal Kombat didn't make it into EVO. They originally said that it's a boring esport, and again, I kind of have to agree with it, but they said it for the wrong reasons. One of the big reasons they said Mk11 was a boring esport was because you saw the same characters in the top 8, which I find kind of stupid to say. Every fighting game has its like, every fighting game has its its top tiers, and every fighting game has it, The only difference is when you compare NetherRealm games to games such as like Street Fighter, Tekken, is that in NetherRealm games, the same 8 people are making it to top 8. It's not like the top 8's changing too much. You're guaranteed to have 4 of the same top 8, Dragon, Fox, and Ninja Killer, and then usually someone else like Tweety or some shit makes it to top 8. Usually it's the same top 8. It's around the same top 8. There's 3 of the same guys all the time. And those guys, they don't swap their characters too much. They usually play whatever fits them. Fox plays, who was he playing? He was playing Joker, I know now, but I don't remember who he was playing before that. I think it was Aaron Black, if I'm not mistaken. No, who was he playing? I can't remember. Who the hell was Fox playing? He played someone for a while. Oh, I think it was Cassie. So he played Aaron, Cassie, Joker. Dragon literally only plays fucking Cetrion, and then Ninja Killer played Liu Kang and Johnny Cage, right? So you have, all in all, that's like, what, 7 characters off the roster, those 3 guys. But depending on the tournament, they usually never swapped off those characters. So you would see Fox only play Joker. You would see Ninja Killer only play Louis. You'd see Dragon just play fucking Cetrion because it's the only character he knows. Now, it's hard to say like, oh, well, it's the same characters in the top 8. Again, because it's the same people in top 8. It's not like Street Fighter where like top 8's getting switched up every once in a while. You got new people. And even in those top 8s, you're still seeing the same characters you see in this game. Like the same top tiers. So that argument about like, like that character, like these characters are made boring, that's not really a good argument. Here's what makes Mk11 just a bad game to watch. One, it's slow. It's a lot slower than MKX, which is actually fine because MKX is a very fast-paced fighting game, and that doesn't translate well into fucking pro scene because the pro scene is literally how quick can you 50-50 someone into a 50% combo and then keep them in a vortex. That's what MKX was. I love the game to death. It's what it was. It's not a balanced game at all. It's a fun game, but not balanced. This game is more down the lines of Street Fighter, where it's very neutral based. It's very, let me keep people in and out. Let me play the character the way they're supposed to be played. Every character has their archetype. Now, back in MKX, every character was either 2 things. You were either rushdown or zoner, and sometimes you were both. Like, you had other archetypes like, tricky movement or something like that, but you always were rushdown or zoner, because it's the way MKX was. So this game is very different in that. Scorpion, anti-zoner, stagger character. Noob, zoner character. Baraka, very basic, high damage combo character. Sub-Zero, 50-50 character, like shit like that. Like, these are characters, they have their archetype now, so it's very defined of what they are. In MKX, you can literally pick up anybody as long as you learn how to play them and do good, because, again, the game was a 50-50 game. Every character had a 50-50 in that game. That's one of the biggest reasons why Mortal Kombat sucked, was the slowdown, but it's mostly slow because of a couple things. The first thing it's slow is the meter system in this game. Now, the meter works in completely different ways to any fighting game I've ever fucking played. The meter system works in a two offense, 2 defense. Your defense meter is anything defensive, so rolling, getting up, wake up attacks, breaking out of combos, anything that has to do with getting away from a fight is something that was very apparent there. Sorry, I'm just checking something on my home screen. But it was very apparent there. So the thing is that um, I just lost my train of thought. Holy moly. What was I talking about? I'm like an old man with dementia, man. You gotta give me some time. We're talking about Mk11. We're talking about neutral and shit like that, and the game's slow. Yeah, so the meters. So you have defense, offense. I already talked about defense. Offense, you have 2 bars. Usually, if you want to do wake ups, you have to waste both of 1 bar, which means you're wasting a lot of meter to do it. Some characters like Baraka, you have to break out of his combos very quickly, which means you're usually always wasting defense to get away from him. And some characters, such as, I'm trying to think, it's very hard to think of who you just don't want to break from, because there's no point to. I guess characters like Jade, where they don't have high combo damage, so like, it was super matchup dependent with this meter system of how it works against you and how it works with you. But this slows down the game because a lot of times people will waste a lot of meter to do something cool, like do a cool setup. If the guy blocks accordingly, guess what? Because they wasted meter, they're usually safe, but now they have to just play patient to get the meter back. So although it switches the turn, so now it's the enemy's turn to go, they're never going to go too aggressive because they just got pushed into the aggression. When you're pushed into aggression, you have to take a moment to realize your options. So in this circumstance, it was pretty bad. The meter system fucks up the flow a tiny bit. That's alright. The big reason Mk11 sucks is crushing blows. Some characters don't have good crushing blows, and it translates into their tier on the tier list. Characters like Liu Kang, who is a top tier because his crushing blows are very easy to get and he's just a good character overall, versus characters like Johnny, who's also a very good character, but he doesn't have very manageable crushing blows like Liu Kang does. Liu Kang has about 3 I can think about the top of my head that you're probably always going to see in a game with him, versus Johnny, who you probably can see 1, and it's in that 1 variation with the camera, you know? Like, that's pretty bad, honestly. So crushing blows make some characters just a lot better than others. And with the defense meter, the way the breakaway system works, with that you just get out of a combo, but most of the time people will just stop their combo, so you're just back in neutral. It slows down the game a fuck ton. Now, with that in mind, Aftermath looks very promising because it looks like it's going to fix that system with the breakaway, the slowdown, because now we're going to be getting a lot more moves. So Spawn was the first character in the entire game to have his own unique move that gave him an armor breaking move. So if you did a wake up attack, if you did a breakaway, he can break through your armor from that attack, and he got a full combo off of it. It was really good, but the issue was that they waited till Spawn to do the system. So with Aftermath, they've shown off 3 characters. I'm assuming, I didn't listen fully, but I'm assuming they're giving every character an armor break move now. And they showed off Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Shao Kahn's armor break. And all 3 of them look amazing. Like, they look like the buffs that were needed to make these characters even better. Scorpion's overhead, his back 3. Now, you remember it's the old fire wheel kick? That now, if he breaks armor, gives him a full combo. And the way Scorpion's playstyle is, usually people will break away instantly once he teleports them. So the fact that you'll be able to teleport someone and then insta-back 3 to get a full combo is ridiculous. It's amazing. That buff alone looks amazing, and it looks like it's going to increase the pace of the game to be a lot more... Is Aftermath available? No, it's not available right now, my man. It'll be available, I believe, on the 26th, so expect it Tuesday, I believe, is when it comes out. That's going to be a very hefty update as well. But as I was saying, Scorpion got the back 3. Sub-Zero, his, I think it's forward 4, the running kick, that actually has a new crushing blow now. Like, he gets in every variation, and it's counter hit crushing blow, which is awesome. But it also has the added bonus that if you break someone's armor with it, you get the crushing blow as well. So, it's really good. That is amazing of a buff and a change because you have this very strong thing in Sub-Zero's kit. I'm currently on PlayStation right now. At the moment I'm on PlayStation. I just use the forward to kind of like generalize if you're on Xbox, PlayStation, or whatever. That's what I'm saying though. Forward 4, I believe, is with Sub-Zero. It's an amazing tool. He gets plus frames on using it, so going for like back 3 and stuff like that it pretty much solidifies like a back three, a 1-2, something like that. So the fact that now you have to be a lot more careful when he uses it, you can't kind of mash him too much. It's an amazing buff, honestly. The last one they showed was Shao Kahn, and Shao Kahn, his shoulder tackle, the low one that no one used, now has the armor break property on it. So now if you like now let's say someone breaks immediately once they get hit by Shao Kahn's his shoulder tackle, he can do the low one and bounce it back up, and just like Scorpion, gets an entire combo off of it. So all in all, I'm very happy with these changes that's gonna be coming, because these are just 3 characters, and although some of them, like Shao Kahn's, maybe it won't be as good as I'm making it out to be, maybe like in real combat you're never gonna see it, but it's still something. This opens the door of possibilities to change the meta and change the game plan up. Characters like Johnny Cage, who although is a good character, has no crushing blows. The thing they could do for Johnny, I was talking about, is they can give his shadow kick a crushing blow, and it would be an armor break, and they could make it something like if he punishes a projectile or something along those lines, where it would help him kind of do his thing on crossplay, if you wish to. If you wish to. Give me a second so I can finish this discussion real quick, because I'm almost done. Anywho, these changes could mean many things. It can mean characters that are super low tier, such as Dvorak, can go higher in the tier list. Characters like Shao Kahn can go up. This means so many things for MK, but the biggest thing about it is it means that the pace is going to be quicker, because you cannot afford as many mistakes as we were able to back in the day. The defensive meter, although it slows down the game, you get it very quickly, which means although the game's being slowed down, it's slowing down exponentially. The game slows down, and then everyone gets their meter back, and then it's just a slugfest to who gets the first hit, breakaway, rinse, repeat. Unless you're a 50-50 character or a rushdown, usually you have to back off. But thankfully, with these changes, we might be seeing a lot more aggression. We might be seeing just a better neutral overall, and I'm very excited. I generally believe Aftermath might be what saves Mk11 from its state, So, we'll have to wait and see. I'm excited though. Fujin already they showed off Fujin's kit already, and he already has an armor break move. It's his like flying kicks, and that's amazing. So I'm very excited to see when Aftermath fully comes out, just how everything's gonna change. I'm hoping characters like Louis, characters like Cetrion kind of get a hit a tiny bit, just so that they're no longer in the meta. We can swap them out, get characters like Katana, get characters like Devora, get characters like Collector. These 3 who are never top tier, let's get them in the meta. Let's get these guys, let's get people playing them. Let's get people talking about them. Let's get let's make this game great, because Mk11, generally speaking, has the tools. It has the fundamentals to be a really good new age fighting game, but it lacks a flow, and the flow is what's killing it. So that's really all I wanted to say. How do you 1v1 on crossplay, Mr. General Hot Batman Pizza Hut? I've never actually done crossplay. I usually just play on PlayStation. How does it work? Like, I've never actually done this. Do we just go to a room, and like you'll create one or I'll create one, and then you join it? Yeah, I was going to do this because that Scorpion skin was looking very swaggy, but I just didn't want to. I feel like until Aftermath comes out, like I won't fully enjoy this. Wait. I guess in the meantime, I'll talk more about characters. I'm just excited, man. Like, a lot of the changes, the armor break, I just hope they give it to, like, the right moves, you know? Like, I hope they don't make really, really, like, bad moves have it, and then also really good moves. Like, what makes these moves that they gave the Scorpion Sub-Zero so awesome is that they're decent moves, but they're not spectacular in anything. Like, they don't change his game too much. Like, getting rid of, like, Gear's forward 2-1. You know, so the fact that they gave these characters some armor break on that is pretty damn powerful, you know? So, like, maybe for Jax, you know, maybe his flying knee, maybe that could be his armor break. Maybe for Nightwolf, it could be his shoulder tackle as well. Yeah, they have a lot of choices on this, so I'm very excited. Go on and join. Join. Alright. Do I join the, go to join rooms, correct? I don't want to, like, whatchamacallit. Oh, let's try it. Which room should I join? I've actually never done rooms before, if I'm being honest. Jaeger. I don't see a Jaeger room. It looks like these are the crossplay ones. You can't like search names either. That's been a very long time since I played. Like last time I played this was like a couple days ago. That doesn't sound like much, but before that, last time I played was when Spawn came out. I don't touch the game often because just like I do have to agree with my friends. Like it is a game. It's just not nearly as fun as playing something like Street Fighter. Go to Earthrealm? Alright. It doesn't look like anyone's in Earthrealm, man. I don't know if Earthrealm's a crossplay room. Look at that win-loss. That's poo-poo. Yeah, I don't think this is crossplay. I think the other ones are crossplay, man. Let me take a sip real quick. Oh, that tastes like grassy. What the hell? Yuck. Combat Temple. Alright. I did ask to go on crossplay. Alright, which one are you, buddy? Oh, do you see me? Spawn. Alright, so you're this one. Alright, let's first these. Do you wish to play standard? I usually just do competitive. Like, all my variations are competitive anyway. But it's whatever you want, man. You're the one that wants to fight. You have very good ping, by the way, as well. I'm glad you have a good ping. Usually when people, like, challenge me online, it's really bad. Alright. I haven't played in a minute.
Scorpion.
A Scorpion. Then I'll play
Sub-Zero.
I cannot wait until the new skins come out, man. The Deception Sub-Zero skin looks amazing. I've never been so happy to see the Deception skin come back. That's like my favorite MK.
Round one.
Alright, let's play. Ooh, counter hit. Ooh, that was cool. I've never actually seen that move before.
The ice cracks
The ice
beneath
cracks beneath you. Such cool characters. Mortal Kombat has some badasses, man. Nice uppercut, man. Good damage. I forgot that gift of brutality.
never rest.
I wanted to do the mercies. Holy moly. GG's, man, GG's. I haven't played this game in a minute, man. I'm a little rust. If I would make a recommendation, when you play Scorpion, don't try to teleport too much, because it's very punishable. So when you teleport, if I react to it, I could just get you a full combo. Damn, I don't even remember who I was playing in this game, dude. I remember my main and that was it, but I don't want to, like, go sweat, you know? Play some collector. You know your boy likes some collector. I like the Chronicle map. I like that they changed it like a while back ago to make it more like training mode. Blaze of Glory. I actually haven't fought in much spawns. I fought 2 when the spawn came out, and that was about it.
Round 1, fight.
Sweet. I thought, man. I thought so much. That is such a good normal. Holy moly. Back to it. Ooh, nice uppercut. That forward 2 just takes people so low. It's
Round
so good.
2, fight.
I gotta react to that better. I always mess up on that one. I'm gonna go for command grab. Oh no, I wanted a command grab. Alright, I'm gonna bring you back, buddy. Ooh, nice uppercut. Ooh, nice uppercut, man.
Finish him.
Oh no, command grab. Bop, bop, bop.
Collector wins.
Collector's one of those characters I remember when the game was coming out, I was like, I'm totally gonna main Collector. And then I never did, because... only if you want a rematch. I accidentally pressed A. Oh, you could do whatever. Do you want to rematch as characters? Do you want to swap characters again? I'm cool with whatever, honestly. So it's up to you. Grabbing a drink of this grassy drink. It tastes like someone, like, grounded up grass for this. It's so disgusting. But it's my only drink. Alright.
Sub-Zero.
Who else is really fun in this game that I remember? I don't like Cabal. Cabal is like one of my only characters I would say I don't like. Ooh. Your boy Shao Kahn, of course. How could I forget? Let's go to Shang Tsung's place.
Sea of blood.
Deep freeze. Which one's that one? Oh, that's the enhanced ice ball. I had to remember.
Round one.
That Goku mask is beast. Nice overhead, man. I mean, uppercut. Spear. Spear. Ooh, nice slide, man. But, oh no, does it whiff on Sub-Zero? I didn't know that. Break your back.
Disappoint.
I'm gonna do
Round two.
just
Fight.
straight shoulder charge. Oh, nice, dude. That was a really good, good attack for that. Nice. Nice, that's gonna be crushing. Ooh, nice uppercut. Oh, it actually worked that time. That's weird.
Finish him. Mercy.
Are you here, buddy? 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 Oh no. Are you here, man? Oh, you're here? Alright, alright.
Finish him. Shao Kahn wins.
I love Shao Kahn. He's such a goofy villain. But he's so beast. Such a beast character. I like him just because the dashing. The fact that you're able to like down one poke and then just rush forward, just stand one is pretty good, honestly. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What's the
Noob
noob?
Saibot.
Oh, but I don't have a good variation for noob. I usually play with the, pardon me for that one. That was really nasty. I usually play with the, whatchamacallit?
Baraka.
Now you could tell I'm a
Shao
edgy
Kahn.
boy, because I make my variation names like that. I don't make a lot of
Shirai
them.
Ryu Fire Garden.
Baraka Barrage! Berserker Barrage! Dude, I could put some Skullgirls right now, that'd be lit. I wish people played Skullgirls more often on, like, PlayStation. That's all the rave on PC, but on PlayStation, that shit's just
Round
not popping.
one. Fight.
Ooh, Shao Kahn. Your projectile is always slower than mine, though, sadly. Nice! Ooh. Nice. Ooh, I didn't know that even hit that far. I just grabbed real quick for no reason. No, you die.
Round 2. Fight!
Oh, your boy's just pressing buttons in neutral, like a bit of a gobber. Oh, I haven't done that combo in literal years. Oh no, that was my baby combo. That was like my best one.
Mercy.
Buddy. Oh. Oh, where am I? Let's go for brutality. No! I'm sorry. I failed you, man. Oh, alright, man. GG's. You have a good one, alright? Good luck with whatever you're doing. Oh wait, yeah, we gotta quit, right? Because that's his last match. Oh, you gonna challenge me next? You got the game, baby? You gotta do it on like the Switch? You fight me on the Switch? Ah, yeah. Just good luck on whatever you're doing, man. That was a very fun set. I haven't actually had a fun set like that in a minute, so thank you. Well, it seems like the discussion became more of a set match, and now I'm kind of in the mood to play more. It really is not often. Battlefront 2, I think I even had Battlefront 2. I think I had Battlefront 1 and then like I gave it away. I'm pretty certain to Trevon. I don't think I have it, man. But you're lucky I don't, cuz it would have been a world of hurt for you, man. How you doing, by the way, with Corona, man? Like that whole, you know, shabab. Just trying to make certain you're alright. Dude, I graduated. I got the email from my counselor that was saying like, "You're out. You did it." She was shit talking me the entire time, but she just said like, "You did it." I was like, "Thanks, I guess." Because her email was like angry for some reason. I don't know why. Her email was mad. Oh, that's fine. I'm great. I'm glad to hear that you're fine, dude. Honestly. Not often, man. I haven't heard from you in like a minute, so like, I was getting worried. You know Jan's out in Florida now, man. He's out. He's being a big boy. Unless he would want me to call him by his gamer tag. I doubt he would, because like, if people watch the stream, they probably, if they even remotely check out the channel, they'll know who Jan is. This is the first time in a while that I've been on a stream where like someone else joined the stream that wasn't one of you guys. It kind of was scary. He's with his girlfriend right now. They're hanging out. I'm pretty certain he slammed, if I'm being honest. The reason he went to Florida to chill for is because it's her graduation and they're actually having a graduation down in Florida. So he wanted to celebrate her. So it's very sweet, honestly. It's very cute, the pictures he sent. Although it sucks, I haven't been able to like, it sucks to not just walk into his room and see him like raging at Street Fighter or something, you know? It sucks a lot. I miss him very much. I can't wait till he comes back. Oh, dude, you should have been at the party last night. I was telling a story. I was with my older brother, and you know, he has like kids and shit. It was super funny. Oh, are we? When are we having it? When are we having it? That's very interesting. Ooh, when are we having it? Ooh la la. I wish I could tell who else is in the stream. There's someone else here. I don't know if it's General Hot Batman Pizza Hut, because I feel like he's gone. But at the same time, I don't know. That's really awesome, though, if we're not having it virtual, dude. I was so sad. Dude, I turned in all my shit mad late, dude. Like, the deadline was like 12:30 yesterday. And I turned in my shit like 3. Oh, it is General Hot Batman. What's up, man? For context, Batman, me and XF Square know each other in real life. So. What do you mean we have to go turn their shit? I got an email on Wednesday saying, like, Wednesday was the last day for us to turn shit in. Oh, you mean like, you mean more like turn in books and laptop and shit, right? That's what you mean. Ah, I see, I see. Thanks, Batman. I would love more subs. I don't make videos often though, man, so you have to be wary about that. When I make videos, it's like, they're usually like hour-long videos as well. Yeah, yeah, I figured that's what you meant. I figured that's what you meant. Um, shit, dude. Thankfully, the laptop I have is Jaden's, so I'm not too worried. And like returning books should be easy because it's like what, my math book. June 10th, though. Are we really having a graduation ceremony? Are we going back to school for the graduation, or is it like? I'll look into it. Actually, I didn't get an email about that, which is annoying because she wanted to talk shit to me the entire time, which bothered me to no end, dude. I texted her. I'm like, listen, miss, like, fucking computer was shitting itself. Like, you know, like I can't control the computer if it messes up. So like my thing's going to be late. Oh, thankfully I never had a locker, and I don't think I bought cap and gown, which sucks that I'll have to. But I'll be right back then. Let me real quick take a moment so I can go. It's on Instagram? What the fuck? Of course it'd be on fucking Instagram. I fucking hate school. Like, I gotta get Instagram now just to fucking check in on that shit. Like, come on, man. I'm fine with just Snapchat. Although I do need social media, like, a lot more. So I can keep in touch with my fucking family. And the bitches, as they say. Dude, I was having so much fun last night, though. We were talking about, I went to my brother's house and, like, we were talking. I was with his kids. And one of his kids is very aggressive, man. He's like a very aggressive little kid. And he wanted me to teach him how to fight. Honestly, infallible logic. He wanted me to teach him how to fight. And I was like, I'll teach you one thing, and you can't use it on anyone, because you're gonna hurt someone. After that, you leave me alone. He's like, fine. I taught him how to do a sweep. Like a Sagat type sweep. Like some shit where, like, you're going to drop someone. And I taught him that. Tell me why this fucking kid instantly ran to his 2-year-old brother and sweeped the shit out of that kid. Dude, the kid fell right on his fucking face. Oh my goodness, I was dying last night. I was scared because I thought I was gonna get in trouble. I don't want to be that uncle that, like, I got banned from the house because fucking I got the kids injured the first time meeting. Yeah, if that's the case, I'll look into it. Actually, where's my phone? I'll look into it right now. No point to not look into it. I doubt I'll see shit on it, because let's be real here. The school is fucking horrendous at sending emails properly, but... I say that, but I have a lot of emails. What the... what? Oh, never mind. It's just like... What is... Alright, hold up. So I'm like texting someone. He responds back. He responds back. All right, let me go check my email. I'll check it, and then like if I see if I actually see shit. All right, if I see shit like for graduation, I'll tell my whatchamacallit. I'll tell like my mom and Jaden about it, so that way they can like know. Because my mom's saying she was saying some crazy shit like about how to end the year. It was your guidance counselor that like talked about it, cause. Oh wait, that actually said something about it. Hold up, I'm reading. Alright, I'll be right back then. I'm gonna go see if my mom's here, if she's not outside or something like that, and then I'll talk to her. I think I'll end the stream for now, man. I'm not doing much, and I don't really want to like keep the stream too long. Um, Batman Pizza Hut. Mostly these videos are just like they'll be on the channel, and it's really just me doing this where I'll play a game or I'll talk for like an hour, and they get sidetracked. If you like that stuff, man, sub. But it was great to have you on the stream. I'm Jaeger.